So I should probably put this down first. I'm here to talk about self-care. I am so awkward, you guys. Anyways, you've probably noticed on Instagram that I'm doing a 30-day parent self-care challenge, and today is day 4, so I'm not really deep into it yet, and it's been going pretty good. There's super easy things that don't require a lot of time that you can do for yourself, and the reason I decided to do this is just as a challenge for myself, to just be better, get better. There are rituals that I've always had, and I kind of failed to do them for the last couple of weeks, and it just led me down a very dark hole, and I didn't like how I was feeling or who I was becoming. So I just took it upon myself to, take a challenge and climb my way back up. So I wanted to share that with you and invite you to come on over to my Instagram and look at the list and perhaps join me and do it yourself. I think it's going to be very beneficial for you. You're going to feel amazing even by just doing one thing. I'm not asking you for money. I'm not asking you to join some challenge where I'm going to offer you like to buy this or that. It's nothing like that. Just follow my IG and do your own thing on your own time. If you want me to keep you accountable, sure, we could do that. Tag me on the pictures, or if you guys feel like you want some sort of group and encourage each other, we could do that. Yeah, if that's something you want, or DM each other, whatever. As moms, I think it's really important for us to encourage one another instead of pointing fingers. I feel like we do that to each other sometimes and to ourselves. So let's change it up a little bit and encourage each other to be better, and maybe ask each other how we can help one another in becoming better people. I think there's always room for improvement, regardless of how old you are or how many degrees you have or how much money. All that is nonsense. Like, it doesn't matter at the end of the day if you're not in good, healthy, stable mindset. And if you're a nasty person, you're a nasty person. Who wants to be a nasty person? I don't want to be a nasty person. So if I see myself becoming something toxic, something I don't like, or something that doesn't feel authentic or good for me, I'm the type of person that's going to look further, deeper, and I'm going to seek resources and grow from that. So if you're this type of person, we should be friends. So if you admit to your mistakes and you want to grow from them, we should be friends. So I'm going to figure out at some point where I can sit better and more comfortably, but for today, this is it. Whatever. The little one's there and he's just hanging out and watching Baby Shark. So there's a couple of things that you can do. I just have my notes here because mommy brain. To have a healthy relationship with yourself. Number one, honestly, it's this whole self-care thing. It's crucial. Like, just have those rituals. My rituals don't take that long. And even so, I failed to do them for a few weeks because it was so deep, and I wasn't putting myself first. My relationship with myself wasn't in a good place, let's be honest. So my rituals, the simplicity is like less than 5 minutes. So I get up, I do my Palo Santo on myself. That's just my thing, you don't gotta do this. I'm just telling you. If you've been following me for a while, I'm huge on the Palo Santo thing. And then I do my gratitude journal, which is a minute tops. Then I put my essential oils, make my tea, do a little dance with baby. Less than 5 minutes, seriously, less than 5 minutes. Sometimes it might take longer. It did take longer before I had the baby, but now you gotta do I don't want to say the bare minimum, but you gotta do the most essential, important things that help you. You know what I'm saying? So, and ask yourself like what you need. I don't often do that. Like, we ask our kids and our partners, like, what do you need? Or other people, like, how can I help? What do you need? Sorry, my bosom is, yikes. Third world problems or women problems. I don't know, man. Anyways, we gotta ask ourselves what we need. Why can't we, just like in any other relationship, we should be asking, like, what do you need? How can I be better? What can I do for you? How can I improve? Ask yourself, like, what do I need? How can I improve? So, yeah, I lost my train of thought there, baby. Your own cheerleader. I am horrible at this, you guys. Like, I am the best at criticizing myself and putting myself down about things. If I make a mistake, 1 second. Here you go, baby. If I make a mistake, it takes me weeks. Sometimes it might take me just maybe 4 or 5 days, which is a win. But normally it'll take me a week or two to forgive myself for making a mistake as a parent, raising my voice, forgetting something. I'm just really, really awful that way. And if you are too, we should talk. There's deeper things that are connected to that. So I think that even if it takes putting little post-its up to remind yourself that you're awesome, you should do that. I was doing that at one point, and I think that's something that I definitely need to do again. Just little post-its in the mirror or in the door or kitchen, the areas that you are prone to go to the most. Put little post-its like, you are the mom your kids need, or you are a loving person, you know, just affirmations type of thing. But you're going to learn to be kinder and nicer to yourself and the efforts that you put on a daily basis. We put ourselves down too much, and that's so unfair. You know, we need to build that relationship. Like, would you be like that to other people? I mean, sometimes I guess we are, in our worst case scenarios, when we're not our best, when we're not that healthy, when we ourselves, I think we all at some point or another have become or have some sort of toxic within ourselves. But we gotta just admit that and grow from that. So same thing with the relationship that we have with ourselves. Like, admit that you're not being super great to yourself and try your best to change that up. Validate your feelings. A lot of times, I personally, I don't know about you, as a mom, I push my feelings down. As a wife, I push my feelings down. Everybody else comes first, and my emotions, oftentimes it's like they don't matter, or my thoughts don't matter, and that's not okay. And that's, you know, a lot of the programming from my childhood. But hopefully you had a better childhood than I did. But even if you had a good childhood, I think that you might have like some issues around that, and not validating your feelings and giving yourself space. It's almost like it's not just your childhood, but the world, I think, is in a way that makes you feel or think that you're not allowed or entitled to have certain feelings. Like, anger is a bad thing, and it's not. Anger is there for a reason. It's trying to communicate something to you. It's telling you something. It's flagging something, right? And it's there to help you. So yeah, just validate your feelings and dig deeper. Communicate with yourself. which all these things I've mentioned kind of are already in doing that, right? So talk to yourself, whether it's out loud or not. If you want to look like the crazy person, whatever. Just really have a deep and meaningful conversation with yourself, whether it's through journaling or thinking or talking out loud. Or maybe you want to talk to God, and that's kind of like talking to yourself, or meditate and celebrate your differences instead of, hold on baby, instead of putting yourself down about things that you're different in. We should celebrate ourselves more. I used to put myself down a lot about my nose. You would have never thought, but that, like, it's always been an issue with me. I hated my nose. Now I don't really care. I don't even notice it. Or about not being good enough about certain things, or something I've been putting myself down a lot about. Facts right here, real life. I haven't been able to make like the perfect home cooked meals as much, as often as I wish and as I used to. And even the kids were like, before you used to cook from scratch, all these meals, and it was so healthy. And lately, the past few weeks or months, it's gotten worse lately because I was struggling myself with my own life and stuff. I was ordering like already made meals from the grocery store. Like, we have our salads and fruits and stuff like that, but for the main meals, I'm like ordering frozen lasagnas, pizza with a salad on the side, takeout. And I was putting myself down a lot, and then I was talking to a counselor, and she's just like, your kids are still getting fed. Like, you are taking care of them. You are still being a good mom. This is not forever. It's momentarily. Is that? Oh, excuse my Spanish. So just celebrate ourselves more. I think I lost my train of thought again. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. So just celebrate your differences a little bit more. Celebrate, like, you know what? I found solutions on how to still feed my kids a delicious meal. Sure, I'm not making the wonderful big meals and from scratch, but I should celebrate the fact that I'm resourceful and I find solutions despite what I'm going through in the moment in my life and what I'm struggling with. So I think that's where I was going with this. Forgive me. And you know what? I'm not perfect, and I mean, who the heck is perfect? And I could easily put myself down about these videos, how they're not super prim and proper, and they're not edited, they're not, I don't know, if I could start comparing myself to other people, I'd feel like crap. And this is just me. I want to be raw, I want to be real. My baby's here, I'm trying to balance things, I make mistakes. I lose my train of thought. So be it. I'm just gonna celebrate that because that's just me, and I like authenticity, and I often feel super disconnected to the world, and I'm not connecting with many moms because we're missing something, you know what I mean? So I hope that I can connect and help you feel less alone by celebrating the fact that you are different and you're not perfect, and my videos are different, so whatever. Listen to your emotions. Again, validate your feelings. Kind of the same idea. Eat healthy, eat nourishing foods. Just saying how I haven't been able to make meals from scratch, but they're still healthy. You know what I mean? They're still healthy choices. What you eat does affect your brain. It really does. So try your best to feed yourself appropriately. You deserve that. You do it for your kids, so why not for yourself, right? So me, in the past, I'd probably just make myself like a toast with Nutella. I don't do that anymore. Like, I take an extra minute and chop up some berries and put it on yogurt, or make myself a nutritious smoothie. They're easy things. Like, there are solutions, but we can't forget to nourish our bodies, because if we don't take care of ourselves, if we're not good for our kids, we're going to end up in a not so fun place. Here you go, baby. And lose ourselves. We might get very sick. Last but not least, give yourself a break. I don't think I really give myself breaks that often. This is kind of a break. It's kind of hard to give yourself a break when you have children and you have a high needs baby, but you can find ways to give yourself a break. Something that I started doing this week, and I'm so excited about it, is we started going for walks. I know it sounds stupid, but I used to do that a lot when he was smaller and I could carry him easily. He's bigger and he's heavier, and he cries a lot, like hysterically, if he's on the stroller or in the car seat. It's been an ongoing issue since forever, since he was born almost. So now we finally got to go for walks. He's in the stroller and he's not screaming anymore. So yay! So exciting. I'm just like, yay, I can go for walks. So that's something that I use as taking a break, because he ends up falling asleep in the stroller and I can just have that time to myself and really like enjoy the outdoors and just look at the sky and feel the cold wind and feel that chill on my legs because it's minus 14 outside. It's just so awesome and so beautiful, and I'm just like celebrating that. Just little simple things, you know. So I actually found these 9 principles for a healthy relationship with yourself online, and I'll post them on my Instagram stories or something like that, and you can take a look at them for yourself. I'll write them down below. I hope that this was helpful. I went a little bit over the amount of time that I was allocating for this, but he was awesome, wasn't he? He's getting so much better. So I'm so glad that I could do this. Yay, win-win, a video for you guys. And it helps me. It helps me a lot. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for following and allowing me to share my life with you guys. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.